The Chippewas picked up a win on the road last Friday at Bowling Green to even out their record in the conference at 4-4. We caught up with sophomore Taylor Robertson and the associate head coach, Teresa Beeckman.
I think we've been doing very well as a team. We're pretty cohesive at this point. I feel like we don't really have a whole lot of bumps as we have in earlier games. Normally it was our serving and passing that was kind of that was rocky for us, but I feel like we've done a good job with keeping it more consistent, and I feel like that's what's led us to our success.
I thought we performed pretty well. Obviously Miami's a harder place to play. That's been dictated by the season. They hadn't lost a set before we got there. And so I thought that they approached it in a very mature way. I do think that we could have played just a little bit more clean, and we probably could have come away with that. So the good news is we're going to learn a lot, because they do a lot of different things with their defense, and we'll learn a lot from the film. And I think that if we see them again in the tournament, we should be able to do a little bit better against them.
Coach Beeckman says one of the biggest improvements Robertson is making is the way she handles herself on the court.
You know, Taylor just continues to mature in her shot selection, mature in her process every single year. We just actually talked about this not more than a half an hour ago. I think the difference with Taylor this year versus last year is when things aren't going exactly right physically, her feet get tangled up, the set's too low, the set's inside, it's outside, whatever. She's making really good decisions with those balls and just taking the trash out, as we like to say.
Both Robertson and Coach Beeckman say the key for the Chippewas is to keep building off the momentum they have now.
Just keep doing what we're doing. It feels great, the atmosphere is great, and I'm excited to come back home for this weekend and then next weekend, and it's just going to be a great atmosphere, and I'm excited to see what happens.
We have to work hard. We've said this all year. We just have to work hard. We have the talent. We have the pieces of the team, but we have to work hard. We have to make sure that our mindset is that we're going to get better every single day, and you know, we have to keep dealing with things, you know, outside stuff. We have to make sure that we're continuing to take care of each other as teammates. We have to make sure that we continue to stay together and just be united in one team.
Make sure you come out to McGurk Arena this weekend to support the Chippewa volleyball team. They'll take on Akron at 7 o'clock on Friday, and then Buffalo comes into town at 7 o'clock on Saturday. If you can't catch the matches, don't worry, we'll have you covered at cmuchippewas.com. From McGurk Arena, I'm Adam Jaksa. Fire up Chips.